welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had a great holiday season and a good start to 2018. I know I have. I've been really busy the last couple of weeks, so I apologize for not posting. But now I am back, ready to keep posting. I have some great ideas for 2018. So in today's video, I'm going to cover two topics. First topic, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, sort of a get to know me. A bit about my health and fitness journey and reflect back on 2017. I'll let you know what I tried in terms of health and nutrition, what worked, what didn't, and where I'm at now. I feel like doing this little sit down will help you understand where I'm coming from, so when you watch my other videos, my recipes and stuff, you will know why I'm eating that way, what my goals are, that type of thing. Number two is where I want to go with my channel. I started this channel because I was spending a lot of time in the kitchen creating healthy and delicious recipes, and I wanted to share them. So up until this point, I've just been posting recipe videos, what I eat in a day videos, but I would like to expand that, and I have a lot of ideas for other topics I could cover, and I'd just like to get your feedback on some of those ideas, see what you guys would like me to create. So starting with myself, my name's Caitlin. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Canada but living in Australia right now. I love cycling, I love yoga, I love hiking, I love being outdoors. Over the past year I've gotten really into health and nutrition. My whole life I've been very active, playing a lot of sports as a kid type thing, but I didn't really think about nutrition at all until the start of 2017 pretty much. So I've spent a lot of time this year experimenting with different ways of eating. But my YouTube channel revolves around three things, and these are the things that I have found sort of to work and that make me feel my best. The three sort of pillars I stick to are whole foods, no refined sugar, and lots of healthy fats. So now I'm going to reflect back on 2017, sort of walk you through the year. So I started 2017 eating whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. Tons of sugar, lots of ice cream, chocolate, pizza. Yeah, if you asked me a year ago what my favorite foods were, it would have been ice cream, chocolate, and pizza. I also wasn't cooking a lot, I was eating out a bunch, but I was cycling a lot though. My boyfriend and I were doing about 200 to 250 kilometers a week at the start of the year, and I was kind of using that to justify how I was eating. Like, we'd do a long ride and get home and I'd be like, okay, like let's order a huge pizza and eat it all and feel like crap afterwards. So things started to change. My boyfriend and I, we did a ride all the way from Adelaide to Melbourne. It took us 7 days, it was 1,000 kilometers. We were stopping each night, staying in Airbnbs. It was so much fun, such a great experience. We went all along the Great Ocean Road, so up the coast. But yeah, same thing. I was just eating whatever I wanted the whole trip and just felt so gross the whole time. My energy was crashing. When we were eating, I was eating until I was stuffed, and then we'd continue on our ride after that, and it was just not a good feeling to be so full and to be riding. And I didn't really know too much about nutrition. Like, I kind of at the start felt like I wasn't feeling good, but I was like, okay, I'll order salad. But that's not good to eat on a long bike ride either. Like, you need something more than that, but I just had no idea what would be a good option. So after that trip, I started doing a lot of research into what athletes should eat, pretty much was what I was looking for. I think the first thing I came across was a macro breakdown that was pretty much the same amount of carbs, protein, and fat. I put that in my MyFitnessPal, started trying to track everything, be really good about sticking to my macros, but it was really tough. Like, I would have a piece of chocolate, put it in my MyFitnessPal, and be like, oh my god, that was 500 calories, like I just don't know what to eat to still stay within my macros. So tracking everything wasn't really working for me, and I just couldn't stick to it. So then I started intuitive eating. I saw a lot of people on YouTube speak really highly about it, saying just eat when you're hungry. stop when you're full, just really listen to your body, that sort of thing. So I started doing that, and that was working a lot better for me. At this point, I was still eating a lot of carbs. Before I was going on a long bike ride, I was having a huge bowl of oatmeal with raisins, banana, honey or maple syrup on top, and I felt great at the start of my rides, but I would just crash so quickly from all the sugar and just be left starving halfway through my ride. So that wasn't really working for me. And then with my research, I came across a lot of books and documentaries talking about sugar and essentially how refined sugar is the worst thing you can put in your body. It's addictive, and I think I read about 5 books on the topic. I was so into it. I was like, oh my god, what is this conspiracy? The low-fat diet's a lie. Sugar is actually the enemy, and I started getting really into that. Cut all refined sugar out of my diet. The only sugar I was consuming was from fruits. When I first quit sugar, it was really, really hard. I was still always wanting to grab a chocolate bar when I was at the grocery store. I always wanted to go and get like a Blizzard, not a Blizzard, McFlurry or a Storm. That's what they're called in Australia, Hungry Jack's. And it was really tough to sort of break that cycle of always wanting something sweet. But once I got past it, let me tell you, I felt so good. I truly believe that sugar is addictive. I believe that I was addicted to sugar. It was just so hard to stop eating it, and once I stopped, though, I felt 1,000 times better. It's just like a fog has been lifted off of your mind. You can think so much clearer, just have so much more energy. You're not going up and down with sugar crashes. It's just like the best thing. If there is one thing you do in 2017, you should quit sugar. It will change your life. Before this year, I barely cooked at all. I didn't like it. I thought everything I made turned out so bad. But it was just that I just needed to practice a little bit. So when I started making all my own food, I started to get better. Stuff started to taste better. I started to feel better. Everything just kept sort of snowballing, and it just kept getting better and better. My cooking was getting better. I was exploring more with what I was making, that sort of thing, and it kept snowballing until I decided to make this YouTube channel. So from that point up until November, I was eating this way, so no refined sugar, all whole foods type thing. If I wanted a dessert, I would have a raw dessert, like a raw bar, a raw square. So I was still having a lot of sugar through fruit and through dates and whatnot. And I started listening to a bunch of health podcasts, and I started to see a trend. A lot of the guests that were coming on the podcast were raving about keto, saying how it was the best thing they've done. Same sort of thing as when I quit sugar, like their energy just went up, their appetite was suppressed, so they weren't thinking about food all the time, which was still something that I was struggling with. And I did want to give keto a try, but I was so hesitant to give up bananas and fruit and sweet potatoes. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do without these foods. If you've watched my last couple of videos, you'll know that I have been doing keto for the last month or so. I'm gonna post another video going a little bit deeper into that, just my thoughts, how it's going for me, that type of thing. But yeah, I'll leave that for next time. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is where I plan to go with this channel. So as I said before, up until this point, I've just been doing recipes, what I eat in a day videos, but I would like to expand that. So I'm just going to throw out a couple topics that I believe I'm knowledgeable about, that I would like to make videos about, and if you guys could leave your feedback in the comments below, letting me know what you'd like to see, then I can get started on making some of these things. So as I mentioned in this video, I really love cycling. So I did include a little bit of footage in one of my what I eat in a day videos of my ride that I was doing. I live in a really beautiful area with some great scenery. So I don't know if you guys would like to see some more of me riding. Just that type of thing. I could also do a beginner's guide to cycling. I'm a huge advocate for cycling to get into shape. It is seriously so fun. You can set out with a destination. You're gonna bike to this cafe, then you can have lunch there, and then you can bike home. So it makes it not so much of a workout as more of an adventure. It's just so much fun, and if you can do it with your partner or with a friend, it's just so enjoyable. Yeah, I think if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get like more in shape, it's just the best. It is so much fun. You improve so quickly. Like the first time you go out, you're gonna be out of breath. You're gonna be like, oh my god, what have I got myself into? I didn't even go that far, like I'm dying. But do that same ride the next day and you will already feel the difference. You'll be like, wow, I'm going that much faster. Do it the next day, you're gonna be that much faster. You see improvements so quickly. I just can't say enough good things about it. So I can make a video kind of talking about that. I'm also really into yoga. I could do sort of a 15-20 minute yoga workout or yoga practice, sort of whatever. Also some workouts. So the last probably year and a half has just been cycling and yoga for my fitness, but I do want to start incorporating some more weights in. So I got a set of weights for Christmas. I'm going to start using them hopefully 3 times a week, 15 to 30 minutes a day, so I could do some at-home workouts. I could do videos about cycle touring. So I've done a couple big multi-day rides. Again, just so much fun. You just have a destination, you actually get somewhere. I feel like when you go for a run, it's like, okay, I'm gonna run 5Ks, you run in a loop, you come home. Okay, it was a workout. When you have a destination to cycle to, it's just that much more enjoyable. Anyway, so I could do a video on like cycle touring. I do have some footage from a ride I did in 2016 that was from Toronto to Montreal. That one was around 500 kilometers, just over 500, and took us 5 days. So I do have some footage from that I could kind of edit and talk about that. So I think what I'm going to do is put a poll up on my page. I think it'll go under the discussion tab. So if you guys want to hop on over there and choose which of these topics you would like to see the most. You can also comment down below. I'm really excited to get your guys' feedback and to have a great 2018 with you all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also turn on the notifications so you don't miss anything. I am going to go back to posting twice a week. Right now I've been doing Tuesday and Thursday. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick to that. I'll try to stick to it for now, but days might switch a little bit. So yeah, just letting you know. Thanks again. Bye.